Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into a powerful lesson on letting go, inspired by ancient wisdom.
In the tranquility of stillness, wisdom blossoms like a flower. Ancient Zen and Buddhist teachings emphasize that inner peace is not just about embracing virtues, but also about silently releasing what disrupts harmony. They say a wise person doesn't argue, they observe. A wise person doesn't hold on to grudges, they let them go. And most importantly, a wise person understands when it's time to walk away. Wisdom isn't about accumulating knowledge, it's about discerning what to nurture and what to discard. In this narrative, we'll explore why a wise person chooses to silently disengage from two distinct types of individuals, not from animosity, but from a profound comprehension of life's truths. Once there was a wise and humble teacher, who, despite lacking formal titles, radiated a noticeable sense of calm. This person lived in harmony with nature, understanding life's cycles and the core of human connection. They were approached by countless seekers of wisdom, but they often conveyed their lessons through stories, not direct answers. One day, a troubled student visited the teacher, burdened by a relationship that was draining their energy and peace. The student inquired why they felt so weighed down by certain individuals in their life. They asked if they should endure their behavior to prove their patience, or let them go, risking being perceived as heartless. The teacher responded with a gentle smile, saying that the world teaches endurance, but wisdom teaches discernment. There are two kinds of people a wise person must silently distance themselves from. Allow me to share a story to help you understand. First, the manipulative controller. The teacher began to tell a story about a young monk, who, in search of enlightenment, found himself under the control of an elder. This elder was charismatic, convincing, and always seemed to twist situations to their benefit. The monk initially believed that tolerating the elder's conduct was a test of their patience and spiritual development. However, over time, they noticed a peculiar pattern. Each interaction left them feeling drained, confused, and doubtful of their own intuition. The elder's words were seemingly kind, but they concealed subtle control and manipulation, causing the monk to question their choices, values, and even their sense of reality. One evening, as the young monk sat beside a flowing stream, watching the water move over the rocks, the teacher approached and asked what troubled them. The monk described their ordeal, and the teacher nodded knowingly. "Do you see the rocks in the stream?" The teacher asked. "Notice how the water flows around them without resistance. The stream doesn't argue with the rocks, it simply finds its own path." The monk looked puzzled. The teacher continued, "The manipulative controller in your life is like these rocks. They block your path and divert your flow. A wise person doesn't waste energy trying to move the rocks, they adjust their course and continue forward. This isn't an act of anger, but of wisdom. To remain in their presence is to lose yourself, to leave is to honor your journey." With this insight, the young monk quietly distanced themselves from the elder, not with confrontation, but with clarity. They learned that a manipulative controller thrives on reaction and loses power when you step away in silence. Manipulative controllers feed off the energy of others, subtly controlling situations to their advantage. They might appear harmless, even caring, but their actions sow seeds of doubt, insecurity, and self-questioning. Buddhism teaches us to be compassionate, but not at the expense of our inner peace. Silently disengaging from such individuals isn't a rejection of them, but an acceptance of your own worth. As the old Zen saying goes, a person who cannot control their own mind will try to control others. The wise understand this dynamic and step away, choosing freedom over bondage. The teacher continued, explaining the second type of person, the relentlessly negative soul. This is someone who views life only through a lens of complaints, despair, and criticism. There was a villager who was well known for their constant negativity. They found fault in sunny days, complained about the rain, and even criticized acts of kindness. This villager befriended a kind-hearted traveler who initially believed their positivity could change the villager's perspective. The traveler spent years trying to uplift the villager, offering encouragement, acts of kindness, and a listening ear. Yet, no matter what the traveler did, the villager's negativity persisted. Worse, it began to affect the traveler, who began to feel drained, discouraged, and burdened by the villager's endless complaints. One day, the traveler approached a wise elder and asked why their light didn't brighten the darkness of the villager. The elder responded, "Your light is not the issue, my dear. But understand this, some people are like bottomless vessels. No matter how much you pour into them, they cannot be filled, for they do not wish to hold anything. Their negativity is a choice, not a condition." The traveler realized that to continue pouring energy into the villager was to lose their own vitality. With a heavy heart, they chose to distance themselves, not because they lacked compassion, but because they valued their peace. Negativity is contagious, and those who cling to it often drain the energy of those around them. Buddhism teaches us the importance of safeguarding our mental and emotional well-being. While compassion calls us to help others, wisdom reminds us to recognize when our assistance is neither welcome nor effective. As the saying goes, you can't fill a cup that refuses to be upright. The wise understand that maintaining their own peace allows them to better serve the world in meaningful ways. The teacher concluded the lesson with a profound truth: silently distancing oneself from these two types of people doesn't mean you hate them, it means you love yourself enough to protect your peace. It's an act of wisdom, not cruelty. To carry the burdens of manipulation and relentless negativity is to anchor yourself to suffering. Letting go allows you to navigate towards freedom. The student, enlightened by the teacher's words, realized that the true measure of wisdom lies in discerning when to hold on and when to let go. They thanked the teacher and left with a lighter heart and a clearer mind. The story of the teacher and their student reminds us of a vital truth: peace isn't given. It is cultivated. The decision to distance oneself from these two types of people is not just a practical choice, it's a spiritual one. It aligns your external relationships with your internal values, ensuring that your life becomes a reflection of harmony and authenticity. When you release manipulation and negativity, you create space for clarity, joy, and deeper connections to enter your life. However, the journey doesn't end there. Silently disengaging from toxic people requires embracing new practices and perspectives that reinforce the peace you've chosen. To truly embody the wisdom of letting go, you must first build inner strength. Buddha taught that you yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. This teaching serves as a reminder that self-compassion isn't selfish, it's necessary. 1. Practice self-reflection. After distancing yourself from toxic individuals, spend time understanding the lessons they brought into your life. Ask yourself, why did I attract or tolerate this energy? What did I learn from this experience? Reflection ensures that their departure becomes a stepping stone for your growth. 2. Establish clear boundaries. Letting go teaches the value of boundaries. Commit to honoring your emotional and mental space by clearly identifying behaviors or dynamics you will no longer entertain in any relationship. 3. Strengthen your core values. Manipulative and negative people often disrupt your values, leading to self-doubt. Reaffirm what you stand for, whether it's honesty, kindness, or independence, and let these principles guide your relationships. Reclaiming your energy. The space left by toxic relationships can initially feel empty. However, this emptiness is a gift. It's an opportunity to reclaim your energy and redirect it toward what truly matters. 1. Focus on relationships that uplift you. Surround yourself with people who inspire, support, and encourage you. These relationships will replenish your energy rather than drain it. 2. Pursue your passions. Toxic individuals often distract you from your goals and passions. Use the newfound clarity to invest in what brings you joy and fulfillment. 3. Reconnect with nature. Nature has a unique way of healing the soul. Take time to immerse yourself in its serenity and let it remind you of life's simplicity and beauty. Transforming silence into power. Silently distancing yourself from toxic people can initially feel difficult, especially when emotions like guilt or fear surface. However, this silence is not an act of avoidance, it's a powerful statement. 1. Silence is strength. Silence speaks louder than words when it comes to setting boundaries. It communicates that you will not engage in negativity or manipulation and shifts the focus from conflict to peace. 2. Silence as detachment. Detachment isn't about not caring, it's about caring wisely. By remaining silent, you detach from the drama and allow yourself to heal without unnecessary distractions. 3. Silence as compassion. Even as you let go, wish these individuals well in your heart. Recognize that their behavior stems from their own pain and limitations, and release them with compassion rather than resentment. When a wise person chooses to let go of toxic individuals, their decision creates a ripple effect. Their clarity and peace inspire others to reevaluate their own relationships and priorities. In the story, the student who learned to silently walk away from toxicity eventually became a source of wisdom for others. Their friends and family noticed their newfound tranquility and sought guidance on how to achieve the same. The student shared the teacher's lesson, emphasizing that letting go is about alignment, not isolation. This ripple effect demonstrates that by choosing peace for yourself, you contribute to a more harmonious world. The teacher, upon meeting the student again years later, offered a final teaching: the lotus grows in the mud, but it does not cling to the mud. Likewise, you may encounter toxicity in life, but you are not meant to carry it. Letting go isn't an act of rejection, but an act of liberation. In freeing yourself, you free others to face their own truths. The student smiled, now embodying the wisdom they had once sought. They realized that their journey of letting go had not only transformed their relationships but also deepened their connection to themselves and the world around them. The act of silently disengaging from manipulative controllers and relentlessly negative souls is a profound lesson in self-respect and discernment. It's not a rejection of others, but a commitment to your own peace and growth. As you embrace this wisdom, remember that it's not just about who you let go of, but who you become in the process, a person of clarity, balance, and unwavering strength. Let this teaching be a reminder that the path to wisdom isn't always about adding more to your life. Often, it's about letting go of what no longer serves you, so you can walk lightly and freely toward the life you're meant to live. To hold on is to be bound, to let go is to be free.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you found this video insightful and helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Also, let me know in the comments what you think about this topic, or if there are any other videos you'd like to see. See you in the next one.